off the awesome shop. I was thinking like all the architectural stuff, glass walls and things, and half foundations and stuff. Because I figured that might help us sort of beautify the factory if we ever get it built. Oh, this is miles away. Right. I swear I had like an alternative recipe for steel ingots. Iron ingots and coal. The normal recipe for steel ingots. Just iron ore and coal. Which is 60. This is 45. So the iron ingots are coming up from over there. How much is that producing? 120, I imagine. Need a foundry. Which I don't have the stuff to build. Okay, that's 120. What does a smelter produce? 30, 3, 6, 9, 12. I need 4 smelters. Four smelters, that produces 120 iron ingots. Which hopefully they can then feed into some more foundries. It needs 40, so that's 3 foundries. 4, 8, 12 coal. So yeah, we just essentially increase our foundries by 1. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Start getting rid of all this stuff. How much coal am I producing? Please God, I hope it's 120. $60 and 60. 120. Right. So ideally, I want this place to just deal with the silica and the iron ore and things. I think I've got one making reanimated Sam as well. But I'll sort that out in a minute. Okay, we can get rid of that as well. Get rid of all these connecting things because they won't be needed anymore. We're going to add another foundry. No, we're not, because we don't have the stuff for it. We're going to build a crafting bench and then add another foundry once I've made 10 industrial frames. Have some coal. Probably gonna have to dump a bunch of that iron ore and things in the awesome thing. Can't remember what it's called. The thing that chews stuff up. Right, we can get rid of that. Production, foundry. That, because I want this to kind of stay nice. And how many? 3, 6, 9, 12, 4 smelters, foundations. Get rid of these ones. So I can kind of build a wall around it. One, 2, 3. Iron ingot, iron ingot, iron ingot. Conveyor Mark 2. Can I tidy this up a little bit, maybe? Wonder if we cut all that off. That will cut that off there. We'll bring that around a different way. I'm going to try and make it look pretty. I say try because this game has a habit of getting out of hand really quickly. But we'll try and make it look pretty. Stuck under a thing. Get rid of that. Get rid of all of this. Be going anywhere. Okay. We need a power line. Walls, basic wall. Plan is we'll feed in the iron conveyor here, coal one in there, logistics using conveyor holes, so at least it looks a little bit better. What's first? The iron. We'll try. coal in over here. Get the iron in. Ideally, we can link it a little further down. Here, maybe. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit smarter, he says. Straight, hopefully. No, I don't like that. How if we just use default? Okay. So now we're going to split that 120 iron ore into these smelters. Where's the dismantle crate? That's probably got some. Okay. Want that? Oh, well, that's all I can take. They are all set to iron ingots. Then these all need alternate steel ingot, alternate steel ingot, alternate steel ingots. They need 40 iron ingots. If we go into conveyor splitters again, I link them all together. Maybe with conveyor Mark 3s, because there'll be 180. And there'll be 120 iron ingots. Yeah, okay, so we can do it with the Mark 2s. Conveyor merger. Boot it all up with Mark 1s. And then slap a Mark 2 in the center where it's all gonna sort of coalesce. Then we want logistics, conveyor splitters. Belt these up with Mark IIs. And then I think we might need to add a roof. Because my plan is to link the coal conveyor on the roof and then feed it down into... What are you doing? It's spicy with me. Go on, off you pop. Unbelievable. So yeah, we'll boot a roof on it. Walls first. I wonder, did I grab that? Nah, but there should be some kicking about in that. If I make some then maybe. Some silica, because ideally I'd like some windows kicking about. Put this iron ore in here. I wonder if we have more coal ore. Yep. 100, 100, 100. Put that in there. That should stop it, or at least help it fill up quickly, so we can get it all running at efficiency. I mean, it's placed my... Okay. Gonna make some silica. Make a nice, pretty little steel factory. That produces, ideally, iron beams and pipes. And then if we attach the SAM and the quartz factory sort of on the side, try and feed into that. Because I want to connect them all with rods. So if we feed it upwards maybe, and then we connect the rod to that, then I can connect the conveyors coming from this to the rod and take it all the way back to the main factory. I'm not sure how much silica I need for a glass window. Hopefully this will be enough. Oh, you only need 2. That'll be plenty. Okay, and on this side, get rid of that. If we put some nice panel windows in. Maybe not there because they're a bit pointless. Go with the top window thing like we did last time. Over here. I'll have a bit. Like, I've recently just unlocked the electric lights. Are we smaller than should be? So once we get them sorted, once I figure out how to get them sorted, power's a bit of an issue at the moment. It's looking better already. I'll have to find somewhere to build some stairs over there, maybe. Alright, let's see if we can get some stairs on the go. That's annoying. Sometimes the snapping in this game does my head in. I'm gonna try and make it look pretty with some architectural flourishes. So one of them. And two smaller ones in the corners here. Don't know what's going on there. We have an upstairs, and then we'll feed everything upstairs, and hopefully get it looking tidier than that thing. Maybe put the salmon, the quartz constructors up here as well. Alright, let's get some coal on the go. So we want the conveyor wall. And then try and get that on the roof if we can. About there, maybe? Okay, conveyor splitters. Not sure that's gonna work. Yeah, I thought it might be too steep. Maybe if we move them over here. Conveyor splitters. Can line them up. Still not having it. I wonder if I can put them on the concrete, like the large pillars. Oh, this sort of works. Yeah, that looks better. There we go. Better if it was straight. But we're getting there at least. sort of there. Maybe sort of. Yeah, do those line up? I think they do. Ideally, final one there. Yeah, okay. God, I hope these things line up. Logistics, conveyor splitters. It's promising. Okay. Should be everything booted up. Or hooked up anyway to the try and get the coal in there. Okay, let's power everything up and see how it goes. Everyone's being fed that coal ore. Should just be a matter of getting the iron ingots on the go. Alright, let's power everything up. So we want power, double war outlet. There, maybe. We'll hook it up to one of these. So it can take 7 connections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look a mess there. 1 power out pole. Do 1 here. This side. Connect these 4 using that one. Connect them 3. Okay, so now we're producing 180 steel ingots. Let's get them upstairs. They're producing 60 each. We merge them, that's 180. So it'll be a conveyor belt Mark 3. I wonder maybe if I can get them to connect here. The wall, floor hole up there. Conveyor lift Mark 3. Gonna be at an angle. It's kind of straight. Okay. Progress. Right, now we need to figure out how many constructors are going to make our things. So how many does that need? 15, it means 60. So 120 produces 30 steel beams a minute. What are the pipes? Needs 30. That's 40 steel pipes a minute. So we need 4. 2 for steel pipes. And 2 for steel beams. Change the way that goes around, actually. No, I don't. Sideways. What am I doing? I want to go the normal way around. One, 2, 5, and delete the middle one. So we have 2 for steel pipes, 2 for steel beams. So we're then producing 30 steel beams. Sorry, I'm just writing this down, otherwise I'll forget. And 40 steel pipes. It's never going to be enough, because it just never is. Such is the curse of Satisfactory. So we want logistics, we want a conveyor splitter. Go there. Into 2 more conveyor splitters. Link them up with Mark 3s, especially that one. God, that's annoying. Unbelievable. It's going to be one of them days. Try that again. Link them up with Mark 3s. Everyone has what they need to be doing. So, see, I'm not sure if we should maybe merge them and then use smart plate splitters back at the base to sort of split them all out. But so it'd be 70. Yeah, we should be okay. Put our modern railings in here. Really? Try the industrial railings. I swear it does it on purpose. Okay. Now we need to power it up. We also need to feed that in here. Okay. So we want these are all going to be black for steel. Mainly just so I can keep tabs on them. I inevitably sort of have to come and fanny about with it again. I want to be merging them all into one, and then we'll split it when it gets back to the sort of base camp. Yeah, okay. Merge these two. Merge these two. I think we only really need conveyor mark 2s. I mean, conveyor mark 1s actually. Yeah, conveyor mark 1s for these. We'll also merge these two. Can we push it out back that way? Connect it to a roof. Yeah, okay. Let's power it up. Do I have steel ingots? 31, but I think there's some more in that. No, but there's some steel beams, which I'll take because I'm going to need them at some point. Just take all of this if I can, which I can't. We have, I don't know if we could maybe connect it all together on the roof. Let's try that. We'll just window all this in. So that at least when it's daytime I can see what I'm doing. Basic wall the best. See how it goes. Is 2 going to be high enough? No, it needs to be 3. I don't really like using sushi lines. It's the only way I can think of sort of tidying it all up. On the outer corner. I think I unlocked glass roofs as well. I might be able to at least make the sort of maybe a skylight or something. Then if we turn one of them into a nice pretty skylight, maybe make 2. One over here. Put it in the corners. Connect them to, I'm feeling artsy, let's do it. I need another 3 constructors. Which we'll put this way because I'm going to belt them in. 1, 2, 3. We want one like a purpley salmon colour. The other one for glass, I guess we can use that. This one's going to make reanimated Sam. This one's making quartz crystal. And this one's making silica. One needs a conveyor splitter. one just needs a hole in the floor. It needs to be a Mark II, I think, for that one. That one could be a Mark I, I'm pretty sure. I'm producing 60 SAM. Try and get these in. Still sort of try and make it look smart. Actually, I need to put the lifts in first, I think. Run it along the roof. Sure that's going to work. Maybe. Okay, let's get these two in. Make the whole walls first. Which one's that? That one's quartz. This one's silica. Like Sam. I think these ones slightly higher. I have a bit of an easier time connecting them. What conveyors are they using? Mark IIIs. Sam definitely doesn't need a Mark III. Mark I, the Sam. Really? Go into there. And then we can Mark II maybe. 53 is going to be pushing it. I don't have enough. That's everything in. Definitely going to need some more reinforced iron plates. Although we can get rid of all this. Preferably just have one. So these are Mark IIs, which is good. Mark III. mean, just deleting it all is going to be a faff. Oh. Literally anything but the power lines, really. That should hopefully give us enough reinforced iron plates. Okay, the quartz is going into this one, which is a Mark II. Which is a Mark 1. Going into that one. That should be this place pretty much done. Okay. Now let's move on to getting everything powered up. So I wonder if I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Build a double wall outlet. A Mark II power pole. Should hopefully be able to power them all up off the one. No, I won't. I'd have to build another one, I think. One. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this can do these two. Then hopefully, fingers crossed, that should just about do us. Once it's all powered up, obviously. So if we go down here, we connect this power pole to that. Okay, let's see how everything's working efficiency-wise. Pretty well with the looks of it. Right. So now we're going to connect everything. Shove it out the wall and just to... Because I think... So we're making 70 steel items, 100, 122.5, 160. 160. So if we go logistics, wall hole, about there. Merge all this stuff. Hopefully, it's not going to feed into there, is it? Is it going to feed into there? I think it is. Try it and see what happens. It is going to feed into that. We need to remove this power pole. Put it there instead. Tidy the place up a little bit at least. These are all Mark 1s, I think. We Mark 1 that into there. Mark 1 that into there. Mark 2, just in case. That's a Mark 3. That's all going into there. We're producing 30 SAM a minute. And 22.5 quartz crystal. And 37.5 silica. Yeah, I'm going to bang it all on the sushi line, get it all the way back to base, and then split it all up in smart splitters. So we want a conveyor belt Mark 3. Straight out. Okay. Let's box it in. Needs be. There's always room to come back. Got a door on here. I don't like that. There's got to be a better way to do that. There we go. Put some pretty windows in. Try oh, we can't because I'm out of silica. Walls it is. Trees, they're the bane of my life, these things. Always in the way. Then, like the Rolling Stones. Whoa. Maybe put another door there then and some stairs. Just like a pillar, so it doesn't look like it's suspended in midair. Although how a pillar can hold up that much concrete, guess we'll never know. Unbelievable. think not. Kind of wish I'd saved some of that silica. Always come back and do it though, I guess. Concrete foundation it, because in case I need to sort of extend it maybe at a later date, which is frankly probably something that's gonna happen. Alright, I'm happy with that. Ain't the prettiest thing in the world. Just realised that we're gonna need to port that down, I think, and put it into the through this wall instead. Alright, my bad. That's not good there. Instead, we're gonna put a floor hole here. Was in the most arsehole of places. Just gonna try and put it straight across into there. I'm assuming it's running through that bloody thing. Maybe if we turn it. Yeah, okay, there we go. Build our route of stackable conveyor poles. And try for just 3. That's the plan, because I think I have a Caterium wire thing that joins it halfway through. Should just be able to get rid of that and then join it all together. Head back to base camp, grab some... What have I got what I can get rid of? Go on there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That and then keep hold of that, but get rid of that. That'll probably give us enough place to be able to at least pick these up. Should be a bit better with just one coming in from that direction. And then I'll use smart splitters at the other end to sort it all out into storage containers. It's still going to be a long way. At least to be less of a mess. I'll do the same with the other one on the other side, the other factory. Cool if I could build a road, but to be honest, I don't think it's a pretty damn long way. We have like a Caterium that joins there. Knob. What do you want? Come on then, big fella. Missed. Olé. I thought. Again, how many people are there? Can't get anything done. It's constantly harassing me. Far too busy to be messing about with pig armadillo things. Oh, it's all going into that dismantle crate. I've convinced myself that this will be worth it in the end. We'll, I mean, the jury's still out, really. Might look a little better, but chances are I'm probably going to have to redo it all again anyway at some point. So I want it to follow the road. I think it might be worth better. It's going to be better just building the road than having the... That is a long old way to be building a road. We'll build the road. That's what we'll do. We'll build a road from this one to the factory, and then we'll build the same thing on the other side. A lot of a shorter distance, that one there. Get rid of all of this. that. Just get rid of everything. To be fair, it's probably better to build the road now because I think I've got like some energy stuff out that way as well. I've got like a coal power station. Probably best to sort of get it done now. Get some hypertubes on the go. I can sort of zip in and out when I need to get over there. Where's the power line? It's over there. I can join the road to that Caterium place. Then come down from that sort of cliffside down here. I haven't had to mess about with the blueprint thing yet, but it sounds like it'd be a lot easier to set up things like manifolds. Problem is, I think I always end up building them sort of unique to wherever they are. Like the space that I've got, rather than, I suppose, just slapping them down willy-nilly. I've also unlocked the dimensional depot. Again, I'm not 100% sure it works. Okay. Oh, I've just took out the bloody power cable. So if we build from the Caterium place, which concrete have I got? I've got plenty of concrete. So we build from the Caterium place down to the steel spot, and then we'll go back over to the Caterium place. Whoa. Yeah, we'll go back over to the Caterium spot. And then we'll build from the Caterium spot to the... to the Mega Factory. That hopefully we'll be able to build at some point. I might be lost. Is it this way? I mean, certainly don't remember this cave. Where's the damn Caterium spot? There it is. I'm not sure why it's put that all the way up here, but whatever. Just about spy it. I'm pretty sure that's the steel place. Let's do this. So we want it too thick. Can skirt around these trees. Just head straight across. Kind of. My roads always look shit on this game for some reason. Straight from here, maybe? Am I going to be able to skirt through these trees? I have to cut a couple of them down. Like that one. We're almost there. Apparently still poisonous though. Bring it down. Think. Because... Oh god. figure out how I'm going to get up there. Yeah, okay. That, put a door in, because presumably that's where I'm going to be running it out once I get my truck going. Get a ramp down there, do you reckon? Might be better off just doing it that way. The 2-meter ramp. I mean, ideally, I want to be putting sort of pillars and things around. Which looks like I'm going to be sort of on the ground to do that. We'll go center. Save some of the concrete at least. It looks kind of like a monorail thing. That's what I'm going for anyway. Like those monorails that have like the one thing that holds it all up. Did I unlock road barriers? No. Did I? Organization maybe? No. I have to use industrial framing then, I think. Being poisoned. Never a good thing. Damn trees, get out of the way. Unbelievable. Grab that. These things always kind of come in handy. In case I want to overclock something. You know, get one under there. Come on, guys. There we oh, it was almost it. Kind of looks like a little overpass thing, which is what I'm going for, really. Maybe like a monorail. Might be able to attach the trains to it if I ever unlock them. So many concrete pillars. We've got to be nearly there, right? Pretty much. Two on this side. One in that corner. There we go. We have a sort of zigzaggy road. At least we have something we can sort of attach our conveyors to. And then from here, you can see they're going to go straight across, straight over to the main mega factory. Do the same for that factory over there as well. Right, let's do this. Foundations. No, wrong one. Mind about that, because that's going to be attached to the road anyway. Like concrete, but to be fair, I have like 2 full storage containers of concrete, the industrial ones. So it should be okay. I just have to go back and get some there. It's used a lot more concrete than I thought it would. Almost there. there was kind of a way to make curves. And I think there is, but it's like some kind of clipping exploit or something. Kind of wish they'd put curves in, because it needs it really if you're making like roads and things, or they just end up zigzagging all over the place. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Surprisingly, though, I didn't lose any health. So, peaks and troughs, I guess. Right, we need concrete. Lots and lots of concrete. I need to drop some of this stuff off as well. Put a bunch of it in the sink. Like that. Oh no, I want that actually. That can go in the sink. That can go in the sink. This stuff we can bang in the industrial container that's over here. Wire. Stuff. Some of these. In fact, all of these. I guess we'll just sort of sink the rest. We'll take that out. Put these in. Then sink the rest apart from the steel stuff. Because I want the coal, because at some point I'm going to try and make the gunpowder thing. Need coal and sulfur for it. Sink them. Sink them, they're not really needed. Like I say, I'm producing, I've got containers full of the things. That can go in there. Just a slug can go in there. That should be good. Let's try and organize it. Yeah, we just need a lot of concrete, a lot of steel beams. Take a bunch of concrete. Put that 53 in there because it's taking up a spot. And there's steel beams, so the steel beams are probably going to be a bit of an issue. I don't think I've got that many. I don't know, there's quite a few there. Take them all. Right, let's try and connect this then. What are we thinking? If we put it there, we build our 2 meter. Yeah, 2 meter ramps. Reasonable snap. Nowhere near. So I need to extend this out. Which is fair dues to be fair, because all this is going to get torn down anyway. Extend that out 2, I think, would probably do the job. 1, 2. Reasonable snap, come on. There we go. That doesn't look far off. And if we put that the right way. Okay, and that should get us our road. Or at least close to the road anyway. We delete all the sort of excess. So we'll be going from sort of here. All the way down there and then back up. Unbelievable. Wonder if I can sort that out with maybe a 1 or maybe a 2 meter ramp. Would that just sit on top of it? Maybe a 1 meter ramp. 2 meter ramp. Why is that happen there? See if we can get a 1 meter ramp to sort of meet it halfway. Okay. And now lots and lots of concrete posts. Fancy, is that on the corner? It is now. Sort of 1 here on out. I kind of want the roads to look like they could feasibly exist as roads. I realise that 1 concrete post probably isn't going to be enough to hold up all the concrete in real life. But at least, you know, I want that kind of illusion of it. So it just looks a bit odd with like just that floating in midair. It's not the sort of pretty architectural thing I'm going for. I say pretty architectural thing. I mean, it's still dog ugly no matter how you look at it. On that corner. Used a fair bit of concrete as well doing this. Are we going to have an issue? We're going to have an issue. Come at me, bruh. You run from me. What are you doing? Really worth the effort, was it, mate? The corner. These things are an alien species, but God almighty, they're almost like overrunning the planet. Never ends with them. Hopefully remember to pick all their sort of remains up as well, because I'll turn them into alien DNA capsule things. Sink them. Okay. We're getting there. That's on the corner. Yeah, it is. I dread to think what it's going to cost me in iron bars to sort of rail all that in. Okay, and we'll have two sort of coming into the rock if we can. Sorted. Right. Now we need to string all the conveyors. Although there's only one conveyor, I think. Somewhere along this road. Maybe at the bottom of it? On the side of it? Yeah, okay, we'll go at this side of it, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Suppose while I'm here, I might as well rail in what I can. The industrial railing. That's a concrete bolt. Also need to kind of turn it all to asphalt, but I'll do that on the way back. Kind of looks more like a public walkway than a road. Hopefully the asphalt will help make it look more road-like. Is it 10? Is there 10 there? Yes, there is 10. So presumably this one is 11 then. Yeah, 11. No, 10. It's just a nice scenic drive. Well, scenic apart from, you know, the poison. Wonder if I unlock like the obelisk things, the explosives. If I can get rid of those poison spewing towers. Just gonna go down here. Seal all this in. If I need to build on top of it, what I'll do is I'll put some concrete posts in like corners. Or make it like a little balcony. I think there's a ramp down there actually, isn't there? Yeah. Get rid of that. Does that look okay from this angle, do we think? Maybe. Yeah, it kind of looks like an overpass, I suppose. I mean, there's got to be an easier way to build roads than that, because that was insane. It took like an hour. What's it doing? I'll hopefully be able to attach it straight. That'll work. Attach it over here if it's straight. Try and get up against the wall, like. We go back up. At least it should look smarter than, you know, what was there before. Just all those massive lines of conveyor belts going everywhere. Oh, I see how it's going. I'm going to have to be on the actual down there, aren't I, to do it? So maybe we can jump on the conveyor itself. Kind of works. Get a sort of free ride along the way. Whoa. Oh, I can't go backwards. Oh my god. Should go along the outside then, I believe. Oh, poison. Let me turn it that way. Okay, okay. Go underneath, maybe? It might look a bit better underneath it all. Calm down with your poison. Kind of keeps it out of the way, at least, I suppose. What am I bumping into? Not sure what's going to happen when we get to the Caterium place, because I'm pretty sure that goes into a mountain. Might just have to sort of run it along the outside again. Confused again. I'll put that there, and then bring that there. Yeah, so we're gonna have to run it on the outside. So we get sort of past the Ethereum mine. Bring it back under. Oh my god. Just miles of the stuff. Oh, hopefully this looks better. Let's try and make it so I don't hit the go straight. We curve a little further. There we go. Almost there. Go back along the outside and then we'll feed it into a hole up here somewhere. Yeah, okay. So my plan is to kind of get rid of all this storage stuff anyway. Maybe extend this bit out. Sort of turn this into a logistics floor. Pretty sure if we kind of delete all of that, it should just put it in a dismantle crate. But where is the dismantle crate? I don't want to be running miles for it. It looks like I would have to run miles for it. So it might be better to move it one by one then. Okay, we'll move it one by one. So ideally, I kind of want to turn these around so that the stuff is coming in the back, coming out the front, rather than sort of in the front and out the front. We're going to need just the normal fix-it foundations. Don't worry about that power thing, we'll sort that out at a different time. Needs to be wider, really. I can always extend it over this way. I kind of want to make a sort of square-shaped factory around the space elevator anyway, so that when I get the stuff going in the space elevator, I can just pour it straight in. Means getting over that little sort of geographical thing. It might be better to sort of line them up this way. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Line them up this way. Just sort of lots of them. As many as I can at the moment anyway. Probably going to run out of pipes. You can always just smart split them, get them running along to wherever they need to be. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will do for the time being. 7 should be plenty. Yeah. Not sure what. That all sort of connects together, but what's it powering? Just the sink. Get rid of that then, because it's just powering the sink, and then we'll power everything else in when it needs to be powered in. Now I get the joy of trying to sort this out. So I've put steel pipes in this one. No, start at the back. Steel pipes in this one. I'm going to need an overflow. Right. Steel beams in this one. Move all the steel beams. So I've got steel beams, silica, quartz crystal, and reanimated SAM. And that eventually when I get to it. Steel beams, steel pipes. Shouldn't really be many steel steel beams, I don't think. I have to build another one on top of this at this point. A lot of steel beams. I'm definitely going to have an overflow thing. A sink a bunch. To be fair, I don't need that many steel beams at the moment. So we fill my inventory up and then we'll sink a bunch of them. Get some sort of points in the awesome shop. Yeah, it's got no power. I'll have to power it back up. many do we think that's producing per minute? A couple of hundred, maybe. Leave that to do its thing. Take all the steel beams. More steel pipes. Get rid of that. Them because they're no longer needed. What's in this? Caterium. Don't want to do caterium just yet. We want silica and quartz crystal. Which is over here. Again, I'll sort of fill my inventory, sink a bunch of them because you make so much of this stuff anyway. Take a load, put it in the storage container. So we've got beams, pipes, silica. That, and then quartz crystal. What else did I produce? Oh, it was reanimated sand, wasn't it? This can have all the quartz crystal. Caterium. Animated Sam. Get rid of that. Again, we'll kind of sink a bunch of this because I say sink a bunch of it. Depends how much room's in that industrial container thing. Sink 2 of them then. Still reanimated Sam. How quickly it goes through that, because ideally I'd like to, you know, sink some more of this stuff. We've gone through the sand pretty quickly. Got another 2 in. save those AI limiters because them things come in handy. That. 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 Get rid of all of this apart from that wall with the hole in it. Should be ready to put some stuff in those. I think we'll leave it there, guys. I'm all sort of satisfactoried out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for another live stream.